Welcome back. Today's video is kind of perfect because I look like a teacher right now. Look at me, right? I look like a teacher right now. Anyway, today's video, your time only goes forward. Time doesn't wait. Good times can go and bad times can go. You know, good times can go bad and bad times can go good. You can either be scared that the time only moves forward or acknowledge it and seize it. So let me put my iPad down so I'm not walking with it. Anyway, like I said, yeah. Hold on, I forgot. Your time only goes forward. How'd I forget already, bro? I just told it. But anyway, your time only goes forward. Check the fit real quick. I'm not bullshitting. I promise I'll get right to the video. Um, but like I say, this is something that I struggled with for a while because I wasted years of my life. Yes, years. I'm serious. I really did waste years of my life. And I'm just coming off the back of it now. I'm 20 years old. And I know some like older folks are going to be like face palming. Like, oh, bro, what do you mean? Like, you're 20 years old and you're saying you wasted years of your life already? Yes, I did. Yeah, I know what I can be. Now, I know my potential. Um, and I could have been what I wanted to be just years ago, but haven't because I wasted time. Now, like I say, your time only goes forward, and it's kind of a intriguing concept to a lot of us, and one that a lot of us can't really grasp right away because we it's hard to conceptualize time because all our lives we've just existed and time has along with us. But it's not something that oh, whoops. It's not something that kind of fluctuates and goes out of line as such as like a lot of things in life do. So it's hard to kind of utilize and grasp the significance of if that see this teacher vibe is just fitting too damn well. But the main point of this video is to get you guys to realize your time and realize its value and that it's limited and that I guess time is just as much a currency as money. And because our whole lives, money has been the currency, right? Like there's many currencies. You could trade your fucking Action Man for a fucking baseball card or whatever. Like that can be currency. But the main point and down to the nitty gritty, our whole life, money has been the currency, and it's something that you can view and hold, and it goes up and down, and you work for it. In a sense that we view that as how currency works, without realizing that time is limited and money isn't. So money might be limited to a lot of us because that's just how the system is. That's just how it makes it. But they can always print more money, right? You think them rich folks at the top have limited money? No. They could just and I know printing more sounds stupid in the terms of like it's like okay, well they can't just print more money because economy and factor, but theoretically they can just keep printing money and that's what they will keep doing. Inflation and all shit. But time actually is limited for us. Now we don't know how long time will go on in the universe, but for us, our time is limited. You know, there's nothing guaranteed in life except death. We will all die at some point. Not to scare you, but like I say, time only moves forward. So with what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to kind of push it to you that if you looked at money, if you looked at time as you look at money, and you wanted to spend your time as much as you wanted to spend your money, well, then you would live a lot better life, you know? And for me, like I say, because our lives can seem so still, and you know, if whether you're just in a bad rut or a bad position and you're kind of stuck in life, it's easy to just sit there in your room day by day and just kind of have it go by. And not be and just be thinking like, oh, I don't want to be in this position, man. I can't wait to get out of this. It's easy to be in that position. Um, and forget that because how still your life is, it's easy to forget that time is still going forward. That time bar is still going and going and going. You know what I mean? It doesn't pause. Pause. Am I fucking from New York now? But it doesn't pause for like anybody. You know what I mean? It doesn't like just because you going through some shit and you wish time could pause so you could regather and get back in the race. It doesn't do that. So I'm kind of like, for me, um, maybe I got the tism. I'm only saying maybe because I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm pretty fucking sure. Anyway, I work by like visual stimulants as opposed to just being told shit. Like if you just tell me time goes forward, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But if you tell me no, if you sit there and waste your time and spend a day just feeling sorry for yourself, you're gonna die when the timer reaches here. And if you just sit around, that timer is gonna keep pushing, no matter how much you think it stopped or how still your life feels. And that's what kind of like set me in action. You know what I mean? That's what kind of got me to kind of like get in gear almost. And I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys to help any of you kind of struggling with the same, like same thing, same concept on like not using your time and being aware that you're just wasting your time. Even if you don't know any steps to take or what to do, surely there's got to be something you could do. Like if you're trying to build a business, right? Even if you not in a position right now, and it's not no excuse, you actually not in a position right now to go like set the website up or build this and that. Could you even, what about going to make a creative just for like an ad you were gonna run? Even just fuck around with a creative. Or even if you can't even do any of the business shit right now, could the room use a clean? You know, could you go fold them clothes or whatever? Just do something that makes you feel good and gets the ball rolling and makes you feel responsible so that you can utilize your time to the best of your ability. And it's okay to be slow and not be going on go. I know this kind of makes it seem like I'm saying you're supposed to be grinding like all the time, like 24/7. You don't, right? I'm out here right now and look at me. I'm just talking shit to you guys and enjoying like even if I wasn't on camera, which I'm probably not gonna sit around because I still got like 5 more videos after this one to record. And usually I would just sit around. I could just sit around in nature for hours, and it's not wasting time if it's time well spent and you enjoyed it, which I do. You know, I enjoy just sitting in nature and kind of just taking it all in, which you can do. But my main point, and so back of this cool, yeah. My main point is time only goes forward, so use it. You know, don't waste it. And this I only caught this recently after like I guess my whole life of not really understanding it, but really paying attention to it, like a couple years of really paying attention to it. It only clicked to me in like the past couple months. And it's like, bro, you do realize that this time, with or without you, is going forward. It's not gonna wait for you just because your life feels still and you're saying, hold on, let me just calibrate. Like it's okay to go calibrate, but time isn't going to wait for you. Time only goes forward, right? And that was the main premise of this video. Let me just double check I didn't miss anything. Yeah, your time only goes forward. So that's the main premise of this video. Use your time. Um, doesn't have to be always grinding and putting yourself through hell. It just has to be you enjoying it, okay? However you enjoy it. If you know that you got shit to be doing, but you'd rather just sit around and watch a film like you enjoy doing, but you know you shouldn't and you got some shit to do, just remember your time's only going forward. So if you don't do it now, then that time is lost and you don't get to go back and recoup. You now have to take up more of your time, your limited time. You now have to take another chunk of it and dedicate that to the thing. And now you're with the less time. That makes sense, okay? What am I at? 9 minutes? Mm-hmm. Anyway, with that being said, if you like me and you want to come back a couple times a week, a few times a week, and chill with me, or you just want to learn some shit or see where my journey goes, whatever it might be, subscribe. It's completely free. There's no commitment needed. You know, you can unsubscribe at any time. It's no problem. I don't take it hard. It's whatever you want, bro. I'm cool with that. So subscribe. If you like music, check out my pinned comment. There'll be music. It's just instrumentals, but if you like cool cinematic instrumentals, check that out. You can help me out with my music side. I sell music as well. I sell my albums for $1 each. And that's like the lowest I could put them. But if you want to pay more, you can. That's just to help your boy out. It's no like you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? No obligation. But music supervisors and sync agents, uh, you have an obligation to go check out the music because I'm trying to take off in sync this year. And I know I have $1 million worth of sync material down there. There is so much good shit. I promise you. So sync agents and music supervisors, please really go check that out. That is for you. 7 albums, themed albums. The music's incredible, perfect for sync. It's like the perfect balance of like good for consumer, but good for like corporate and shit. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. 10-minute video. I will see you guys around.